In previous lecture, we have seen projection of points using first angle projection method. Today we will practice some question on projection of points using third angle projection method. Here we can see this is the third coordinate, horizontal plane, vertical plane, and these two planes meet at the reference line xy. We take the first question. Draw the projection of a point A 25 mm below HP and 15 mm behind VP. So this is a pictorial view. To convert this pictorial view into orthographic view, first we need to draw the reference line XY. So now we will place point A 25 mm below HP and 15 mm behind VP. That is, the point A is lying between these two planes. So let us place this point A. Now extend this point A on vertical plane. Then extend this point A on horizontal plane. So the point A, when extended on vertical plane, will give us a point A dash, and point A when extended on the horizontal plane, that will be point A. Now connect this point A with XY line by drawing a line perpendicular to XY line. Then connect point A dash to the reference line XY such that this line is also perpendicular to XY line. Now when the observer looks from the front view, this is the position of front view, and the position of top view of the observer is here. Now since the point A is lying between HP and VP somewhere here, it is not possible for the observer to view from front view and top view. In this case, we will consider the two principal planes are transparent. So here we can see the distance from A and A dash is 25 mm. That is, we can say point A is 25 mm below HP, and the distance of A is 15 mm behind VP. The distance between the point A and the vertical plane is 15 mm. Now drawing these points on orthographic view, we can see that the vertical plane is already below reference line XY. So we can write here vertical plane below XY line, and we will rotate horizontal plane 90° clockwise direction, due to which the horizontal plane will move above XY line. So we can write here horizontal plane above XY line. Now here we can see, measuring from reference line XY below horizontal plane, we get a point A dash, that is 25 mm below XY line, that is below HP. So we will mark a distance 25 mm below XY line. A dash, and on the horizontal plane we see a distance of 15 mm away from XY line, that is 15 mm behind VP. We get a point A. So we measure 15 mm and we get A, that is top view. Now giving dimensions, we can note here top view and front view. Next question, draw the projection of point B in the HP and 30 mm behind VP. So let's place this point B between HP and VP such that it is on the HP and 30 mm behind VP. So behind vertical plane we can place it 30 mm. So let us place a point B somewhere here. And if we extend point B on XY line, this distance is 30 mm. So we can say that point B is 30 mm behind vertical plane and it is on the HP. It doesn't have any distance below HP. It is on the HP. So the observer view from front view and top view. First we draw XY line for orthographic view. We can see vertical plane is below XY line, so we can write here vertical plane and here horizontal plane. We need to rotate the horizontal plane 90° clockwise, which will shift horizontal plane above XY line. So looking from the top view, we can see this distance 30 mm away from XY line. So measuring from XY line 30 mm behind VP or 30 mm above XY line will give us a point B, that is top view. And since we know that point B does not have any distance away from HP, then HP will lie on XY line, as when we look from the front view on extending point B, it will directly get located on XY line. So we get the front view So next question, draw the projection of point C 20 mm below HP and in the VP. So here this is front view, top view. For orthographic view, first we will draw the reference line XY. Let us take this point C in this third coordinate. C is 20 mm below HP. This is horizontal plane, vertical plane. So we place a point C 20 mm below HP and in the VP. It does not have any distance behind vertical plane. So let us consider a point C here. On extending point C in the HP, it will get intersected with XY line. So here we can see the distance from point C till the reference line is 20 mm. That is C 20 mm below HP. So C is lying 20 mm below HP and is in the vertical plane. It does not have any distance away from vertical plane. It is on the vertical plane. Now projecting this point in orthographic view, we know that vertical plane is below XY line in third angle projection method. We have HP here. Looking from the front view, this principal plane is transparent, so we can see that measuring from reference line, if we move 20 mm below HP, we get a point C, that is front view. So we need to measure 20 mm below HP, that is below XY line. And we get a point C dash, that is front view. And when we have extended point C on the horizontal plane, we can see this extension has intersected the reference line XY. When we look from the top view, the point C will look exactly resting on reference line XY. So the front view, that is C, will lie on XY. C, that is top view. We can write here, then giving dimension. So the last question, draw projection of point D in the HP and VP. So for that, first we draw XY line. Now point D is in the HP and VP. D does not have any distance behind VP or below HP. So if we place a point here on XY line, and when we view from front view or top view, this point D is visible in the horizontal plane as well as vertical plane. So when we view from the top view, we can say that point D is lying on HP and it does not have any distance away from HP. Whereas when we look from the front view, we can say that point D is on the VP and it is not having any distance behind vertical plane. So if we have a condition that point D is in both HP and VP, simply we need to place the point on reference line. So we can place a point D anyway on the reference line, and we write a point D above XY line, that is top view, and we write here D dash, that is front view. We can note this: front view in the vertical plane, top view in the horizontal plane.